Oh my gosh, guys. It's real. Okay, here's the tea. Here's the tea right off the bat. These are not real glasses. I'm not a contacts user. And it's low-key, what's crazy is the amount of glare in them, first of all. I'm sure you can all see that right now. Step one, what's crazy is the amount of glare in here. Step two, it's like harder to see with these on than with no glasses. So we'll keep these on for for a little while. We'll probably oscillate, we'll go back and forth. What if I just do the whole stream like this? Yeah, I used to have prescription glasses that worked well for this, but they were the wrong prescription, and I think I recycled them after we moved into this apartment, so the amount of glare is crazy. I know, this is literally crazy. Like, my actual glasses don't do that. I don't know, dog. This is insane. What if we you can watch the gameplay through the glasses. How about that? But yeah, I guess I'll give the full fantasy. We'll see how long we keep the fake glasses on, because as you all can tell, there's problems afoot. But here's the look. Here's the look. I'm her for real. I'm sure my audio freaking sucked. But I'm not half-assing it. I needed everyone to know we're full in. We're full in. I can't get over this. But yes, we're doing it today. I know, literally. This is the perfect time for that emo. I love it. So yeah, we got the full fantasy. It's low-key really hot. But I'm delivering. I'm showing up and I'm delivering. So that's the tea. I feel like another realization I've had in my life recently is I'm so turtleneck coated. I don't know what's wrong with me. I used to feel like I'm very headband coated. I feel like, whoa, I'm trying to like talk to you guys, but like, I feel like this is crazy. I feel like I'm so turtleneck coated. Like, I just feel reconnected. Oh my god, are we back? Are we back? This is so silly. Hold. Whoa, we are back. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Okay, we are officially back. Yeah, OBS got a pop-up that was like, hey, I'm disconnecting. By the way, I'm disconnecting right now, but now we're back. So, okay. That was so random. I don't know why OBS did that to me. At least it told me, I suppose, but that's crazy. Okay, guys. I think it might be time to play. We'll see how long we do with this crazy reflection situation in these glasses. But yeah, we're locked in. Guys, that was so random. Of course that would happen. I'm plugged into Ethernet and everything. I think OBS just was like, it'd be so funny if I did this right now. And it kind of was. So I think let's get into it. We're playing Ace Attorney Investigations today. I played the whole like first saga of Ace Attorney. I don't remember what it's called. I just saw that it was going off Game Pass and I freaked out and like played it all in a week, and then my partner hooked me up with the goods afterwards. So then I was like, oh, I don't have to play all these like right away. So I was high-key locked in, and then I got to the second game, and I was like, where's my boy? Where's Edgeworth? Where did he go? And then I became severely uninterested the second I realized my boy was massacred. So now we're playing Ace Attorney Investigations because it's my boy. Someday I will return to the second game, I do believe. But I just miss him. I just miss him. Is that so much to blame a girl for? So let's lock in. Let's play some Ace Attorney Investigations. Guys. We'll see how long these glasses last for. Well, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate the moment. And thank you for your support along the way. With a team member, okay, have fun, good luck. That sounds like a cool sitch. Okay, let's lock in. I gotta lock in. These glasses are making it so hard to lock in, but I want to give the full fantasy. I feel committed to the bit at the moment. Oh my god, I'm just looking at myself. I like wear the glasses I wear. They don't have like a bottom frame. This is getting personal on stream. I hate how my nose looks in glasses with a bottom frame. So like I have these on purpose. So I'm like, oh my god, who am I? Who is this girl? Okay. Alright, it's time to log in. It is time to log in. Let's make sure the levels are good. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. They are huge. They are so big. Well, I bought them for Halloween a couple Halloweens ago. My partner and I, Ryan and I, went as Carl and Ellie from Up. So I had these laying around from that. And those, you know, they're cartoony. They give the fantasy, the cartoon fantasy. But oh boy, they're intense, so it's the life we're living. It's the life we're living today. Oh, and the coffee mug of the day. I gotta go full screen for this coffee mug of the day. Hold on. I'm not locked in yet. Who would have thought that Sophia's not locked in yet? Coffee mug of the day. I didn't know what would be the most appropriate, so here's pinup Agent Dale Cooper from Twin Peaks. I felt like the mystery vibes were afoot. He's talking to Diane on his recorder. It's very good. Okay, now I'm officially ready to lock in. Let's go. This is a silly day. I'm so excited to see my boy Edgeworth again. He's literally me. Oh my god. Am I gonna play the whole game like this? It's possible. Okay, oh my god, I'm getting like, here's your report from your last stream, my like 5-minute stream where it disconnected and came back. That's crazy. Okay, gang, let's lock in. Let's title selection, new game. Oh my god, I'm so excited to see my boy. Oh, I don't know which one I like better. Chibi. Oh, they're both chibi. Let's do this. This is our boy. I liked the pixel art too, but I kind of just love my boy. Okay, now the true test is me reading things out loud to you guys with these glasses on. They showed the boy immediately. They know what they did wrong in the second game. Exactly. I was so mad when I got to my first trial and I was like, where did he go? Oh my god, I was not paying attention. That may be true, but why? I don't know what's true. I was not locked in. Why go this far? Sorry, maybe I wasn't clear enough, but a guilty verdict is all that matters to me. Oh my god. No matter the cost. Ah! See, I also love, like, that last case in the first game with Edgeworth was so good. I love that we're kind of returning to that intensity right off the bat here. Like, I love the campiness of these games. Don't get me wrong. But, like, the drama. I'm excited to be back where I want this game to be, guys. Okay. March 14th, 2:05 a.m. Prosecutor's Building, 12th floor hallway. Oh my gosh. He's here. My boy's back. It's hard to believe that I've been away from my office for a whole month. I see. I hope Detective Gumshoe has been keeping an eye on my office and keeping it clean. Oh my god, boyfriends! Guys, do you think they're boyfriends? I gotta whip out a pull for that. Hold on. Hold on. New poll. I'm gonna leave it up this whole time. Let's make it themed to the occasion. I deduce. Yes. Never. They are poly. Swingers. There we go. I think this is pretty good. I think this poll is really setting the tone. Okay. Okay, yeah. I think this is good. We're gonna let the poll go on for like 10 minutes. I'm like triple, quadruple checking I spelled everything right because my eyes are like not it, gang. Yeah. Yeah, let's start the poll. There we go. Okay. Another side note, is Gumshoe, like, related to the Pokemon? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like the Pokemon kind of looks like him, so I feel like they made the Pokemon, like, based on him, but I don't know that for sure. I'd also love everyone's opinion on that. Okay. Here we go. The door is unlocked. This cannot be good. Detective Gumshoe? What's this smell? It's very familiar. Blood? Oh, mama. You are not ready. Oh my god. What the? Oh, goodness. What's the meaning of this? Edgeworth always be being implicated. Freeze! His boyfriend, perhaps? Who's here? Oh no, the criminal's still here. Identify yourself. Shut up. Whoa. Humph, you've got some nerve committing murder in a prosecutor's office. Whoa! Not my fancy suit. Is that a threat? Let me make one thing very clear. What? No one gets away with committing murder in my office. No one. See, Phoenix would never talk like this. I miss my boy. He's really back. We're so back, chat. My name is Miles Edgeworth, and I work as a prosecutor in my local district. Literally, he does say it like it's Evan Ford. Hey, maybe it did. He always be in some saucy situations. I need the fanfic where it's happened before. Little did I know that upon my return home after a month abroad, I would be thrusted into a multitude of cases and some very frantic and busy days. I kind of love that, like, you get to, it's not just, like, still images like the other ones. Like, there's charm in that, but seeing my boy like this, it's a brand new light. It's a brand new light, guys. I've finished photographing the victim's body, sir. Oh, I did that in my Edgeworth voice. Apologies. Very well. Continue your investigation. Yes, sir. Ah! His boyfriend's here. Oh my god. He wants to know if he's okay. Literally. Literally. Mr. Edgeworth, sir. Are you okay, sir? Keep it down, detective. This is a crime scene. My professional voice acting, I hope, is on par for you. When I heard that a murder had taken up in your office, I ran up here straight away. He's gonna give Golden Retriever energy. That's what I'm going for here. This is Detective Gumshoe. He is my boyfriend. Wait, what? That's not what it says? That's crazy. He is a detective with the local precinct, and the one they assigned to handle this murder case for the time being. Oh my god. You're looking a little pale, sir. Are you hurt? No, I'm perfectly fine. However... Ag! Look what they did to your office! It's totally trashed! I'll say. The culprit sullied my floor with dirt rather well. No one gets away with tracking mud into my office. No one's getting away with anything with Edgeworth around. Look at him. Whoa! Sounds like you're getting really burned up over this whole thing. Oh my god. I'm getting burned up. This sweater's so hot. This crime was committed in my office, so it is my responsibility to solve it. Ho ho, that's just like you, Mr. Edgeworth. Okay, time to do some investigating. Agreed. Our first course of action is to gather relevant facts and leads. We must not overlook anything, no matter how small, if we are to find the truth. So, I'll keep any leads or information we find etched in the forefront of my mind. Speaking of things that pique my curiosity, why of all places did the murder occur in my office? Alright, so true. I get the nagging feeling that this is something important to keep in mind. Yeah, probably. I think you're correct. Yeah, I was wondering that myself, sir. I mean, you can't really say it's just a coincidence, can you? No, not really, especially because of this. The key to your office? For security reasons, this office door has a lock. Yeah, so true. What do you mean, sir? If you think about it carefully and use logic, it should become clear to you. Oh my god, chat's covering my boy. Hold on. Hold on. I think we're just gonna make everything way smaller. Yeah. That's still kind of covering him, but it's not as bad. Okay, it's been fixed. Lore accurate police, literally. Logic where? By finding the connection between the two pieces of information and connecting them, new information is born. That is the end result of using logic. Oh, Edgeworth. Not the- this guy cannot get it together. Gumshoe, how did you get the job? I guess you're right, just lore accurate police. Oh, thank you. Tutorial moment. What the, like, imagine your Gumshoe and Edgeworth is just like, hit Q. Connect them with T. Oh, okay. Obviously. Now, use Q to recall the facts. Okay, we're hitting it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Connect them. Whoa! Successfully making a connection during logic without failing. So good. It's so real. The fourth wall cannot contain this man, and that's why I love him. For security reasons, all prosecutors' doors are outfitted with locks, which means it would have been hard for the murderer and the victim to get in here. Ergo, it's impossible to dismiss the location of this crime as a mere coincidence. It's true. He's so right. Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking, sir. Okay, sure, Gumshoe. This man be like, what's logic? And then he's like, yeah, logic. This man. You're really on the ball today, Mr. Edgeworth. That's some beautiful logic, sir. How can they not be boyfriends when they talk to each other like that? Yes, well, when you follow leads to their conclusion, only the truth remains. However, if the information doesn't line up properly, I may stray far from the truth as well. But if I think carefully before piecing leads together, the logic should flow. Okay, I gotta lock in and think carefully, apparently. Well, let's get started with our investigation, shall we? Yes, sir! Oh my god. Oh my god. The basis of any good investigation is to examine everything, sir. I know that. And when I want to examine something, I simply use space when I'm next to it. Oh my god. Oh, they're so cute. What the heck? Oh, if you ever feel lost and want to talk, just use T, okay? My Gumshoe voice is all over the board, but it's okay. I'll give you great, precise advice as an ace investigator, sir. Something to try later if I have free time, I suppose. It's time to turn the fan on. I like coughed a little from this voice I'm putting on, and it fogged these glasses. It fogged these glasses up. Oh my goodness. So I just walk around now. Oh my god, I get to walk around. Oh, he's following me like a little baby guy. What have we here? Could this perhaps be the murder weapon? If so, it would mean that the killer made their escape after disposing of their gun here. So true. I think I've seen one of these before. What do you mean? Care to enlighten me as to where? Oh, I know. I was issued the exact same model. I think. Girl, what do you mean? Detective. I don't really like guns all that much. I mean, they're really oh, this is Gumshoe. Apologies. I don't really like guns that much. I mean, they're really dangerous. Oh, this is, now he's breaking the cop stereotypes. Good for him. But now that I think about it, you do see this model around the precinct a lot, sir. I don't use mine much, except in emergencies, so that's why I didn't recognize it. You're being sus. Alright. Alright, T. Do you have anything to report? Sir, yes, sir. Nothing out of the ordinary right now, sir. And yet, there's something out of the ordinary right in front of my eyes. Bro. Talk about a contradiction. Something out of the ordinary, huh? I should look around a bit more. Yeah, I'm getting there. Ouch! They even knocked over your chess set. I had it all set up ready for when you got back. I figured we could play a few games. Oh my god. I'm straight up gonna cry. I had no idea you were interested in chess. I'm actually good at checkers, so I thought I'd give chess a try. My dumb little guy. In that case, I suppose I can set some time aside after we solve this case. Though I don't expect the games to tax my mental acuity. I can't read right now. I can't read normally, but it's even worse right now. They finished photographing the body, so it should be alright to examine this area. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. Let's see here. There's blood all over his lower abdominal area. Oh, this is Gumshoe. It looks like the bullet passed clean through his stomach area, sir. In other words, he was shot. Yep, and until the autopsy's done, I don't think we'll know much more than that. Please have the body sent to the morgue once they're done processing the crime scene. Are you going to be okay keeping track of the evidence we find, sir? Of course. This is the safest way I know to keep track of it all. Alright, if you say so. Gumshoe, you're cooked. You're literally cooked, Gumshoe. I keep all the evidence I find either in or with my organizer. When I want to re-examine a piece, I have to press E to open my organizer. But the organizer isn't only for evidence. I keep people's profiles on hand in it too. It's probably a good idea to make a habit of checking the facts often. So true, girl. So true. What do we have here? Hey, I think I've seen one of these before. It's a police badge, detective. So no one knows who this guy is, but they all work together? I don't understand. Why is Gumshoe, like, this stupid? I feel like they must have amped it up. Or maybe it's like, you know the stereotype when, like, girls are around a guy they like and their IQ, like, goes down to -2? Is that the situation? Or is, or is this like Edgeworth's perception of Gumshoe? Like, what if this isn't how he's acting, but Edgeworth just, like, perceives him this way? That would be iconic. That would genuinely be really hilarious. I seem to have gathered a few pieces of pertinent information. Okay, well, we found out who this guy is, and Edgeworth said that it was his buddy. So, we do know who this man is. Your files are all over the floor, sir. They probably fell during the struggle between the victim and his killer. Oh, I try so hard to keep this place spotless while you were away. Gumshoe. I don't recall ever asking you to clean my room. Oh, well, I watered the flowers every day just like you requested. I just added cleaning to the list as a weekend special. He's so in love with him, it's crazy. This is what I come to Ace Attorney games for. This was severely lacking in the second one. I don't believe it. I packed those files on these shelves so tight that not even an earthquake could make them fall off, but just look at them. At this rate, the rest of the files won't be able to withstand an earthquake at all. A problem, to be sure. Well, once this investigation is over, we'll put them back up on the shelf. Oh, together? Together? Okay, I think I've seen everything here. At least like there. Oh, I can't, why can't I check this out? I feel like I should be able to look at the blood. Oh. Okay. Okay. But I want, oh my god, he's freaking out. I'm off the case! Oh no, I'm cooked. Or should I say, jinkies. Okay, we've seen all this. I want to investigate the blood. I don't feel like we talked about that. My voice is slowly just turning in my Edgeworth voice. It's so deep in register. Guys, I don't feel like we talked about the blood on the shelf, but maybe it's okay. Maybe it's fine. You're taking over. Hey, you seem like you're qualified with your username and all, drunk detective. Gumshoe, he just loves him. Ah, watch out for the teacup fragments there, sir. Ooh, that killer's going to pay. This tea set. Oh my god, guys. This tea set is very dear to my heart and can only be bought in England. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I see. So, like, the alcohol brings out your detective powers. Am I understanding that correctly? Oh my god, a Gumshoe. He's gonna buy him a new tea set. So cute. Okay. Yes. See, I'm not half bad of a detective myself. So polished that it makes mirrors jealous. Don't tell me you had no other work the entire time I was away, detective. My job is to protect your officer, girl. And you did such a good job protecting it that a murder occurred in it. Yes, hey, I'm down for that. I can be sober. Can't even dock his pay. Oh my god. A throwback? Throwback to game 1? See, and now because it's all Edgeworth, like, I feel like if there's lore I missed out on in the second one, it's like fine, because it's all Edgeworth, right? That's my new nickname? Oh my gosh. Never heard that one before. All we have right now is some boyfriends flirting with each other. Wow, he's like a fangirl for Steel Samurai. Yes, relationship drama indeed. Oh my god, he's going all in on this. He loves Steel Samurai. Gumshoe's calling him out. Aw, Edgeworth, it's okay to like silly kid shows. Don't even trip. Who sends him flowers every month with a card? All will be resolved. Wendy? Isn't that the name of the old lady with the whiny voice? That's dog. That's enough, detective. Oh no. Oh no. How is it coming along? Please, I need absolute silence. Fingerprints lifting is a delicate art. Well, I never. Did you know that in France, fun fact, violent crime, especially homicide, in which the perpetrator commits the act against someone because of a sudden strong impulse such as anger or jealousy, rather than as a premeditated crime, one, a high level of social and legal acceptance of crimes of passion have been historically associated with France. from the 19th century to the 70s. Wow. That, I had to lock in to read that. Since you weren't here earlier, these are not real glasses, and I'm not a contacts wearer. So I'm a little bit blind right now. So we'll probably be switching out to the regular glasses again, but let's like lock in, you know. We're locked in. But that's very interesting. I guess, you know, City of Love. There's emotions in France. Edgeworth and Gumshoe are gonna take a very platonic vacation there after this, I'm so certain. I'm gonna say, sit on it. Have you guys seen that? That meme? I sure hope so. Alright, I'm less committed to reading everything out loud. Because that takes... I've made Edgeworth really breathy. And it's killing me. Oh my goodness. He's worried about the time he gets to take off. Okay, so... I feel like I might have looked at everything. Yeah, I feel like I have. So let's hit... I hit T to talk to my boyfriend. Notice anything? Is there anything that you noticed that you'd like to share, Detective Gumshoe? Just that I rushed over here as soon as I heard the murder in your office, sir. Yeah. Are you gonna be helpful? Yeah, I found the body. Ouch, that's rough. Thanks, Gumshoe. You played another detective game called Return to the Obra Dinn or Alone in the Dark? No, I think I've heard of both of those, but I have not played either of them. Yeah. Okay, why is he telling me the tutorial again? Oh my god. Let's review this while we're here. How about that? I seem to have picked up a few good leads. Oh, so now you're gonna do that thing you do with all the information, right? Okay, so now they want me to hit Q to... Yeah. Yes, the logic. I'll get there. Yes, that is very intentional. So I think 2 Fridays ago... Yeah, something like that. Some Friday weeks ago. I had a Scary Games marathon. It was like an 8.5-hour stream. It was a lot of fun. But the goal was to get 50 followers on that day. And we did. We made the goal. The community helped me reach my goal. And that was really exciting. But the reward to the community for helping me reach my goal was a cosplay stream. And so that's what we're doing now. We're cashing in on the cosplay stream. We're all the way locked in as Velma. And now we're using logic. So yeah, the connection is just a mystery, but I had Velma like in the closet. I just needed a new sweater, so it was an easy one. Oh yeah, during the Scary Games marathon, we played like 8 different games. We played Dredge, we started Inscription, I played some Resident Evil, I did like a visual novel. There was a ton of stuff. And I'm gonna separate the VODs up and put them on the YouTube if you're interested in seeing more Scary Games. Okay, what are we doing here? I want to say the killer's goal and the detective will be logic. So let's see if that's truth. Lock in. No. Oh no, my health is going down. Oopsie daisy. Do you see how I was cooking with that? I feel like maybe it's more of an assumption I was making than actual logic. Killer's goal. Signs of a struggle. Revolver. Maybe the detective and the revolver will go together because he was a cop, right? A detective, and this belongs to detectives. I hope you guys see the vision here. Logic +2. I know, I'm trying. I'm cooking it up. Okay, yes, I didn't screw up this time. We love to see it. Yes, that's what I'm thinking, Mr. Edgeworth. Mr. Prosecutor Edgeworth. Yes! Oh my god, I love the Darwin. So cute. He matches me with my orange. What have we got here? This guy's wearing a gun holster. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, here's my headcanon. The victim and the murderer are like also in a situationship, but like the murderer didn't want it to come out. It's like maybe they were trying to roleplay Gumshoe and Edgeworth. Alright, zoom in and get the nitty gritty. Yeah. Who's who? Edgeworth and Gumshoe, or the victim and the perpetrator? The revolver guy? Oh. We don't know. We're trying to like figure that out. Or I guess we kind of know from the beginning, but we don't know the identity of the person yet. We are investigating. Okay, only one round? Just one shot. Wow, good for him, I guess. Okay. Okay, we should send the body to autopsy. Jim! Oh. See, this is the guy who did it. But now we have to, like, use logic to get to that conclusion. Because we saw it happen at the beginning. Glock with 16 rounds, easy. Yeah, well, it seems like this guy was using what was around. I don't think he got to pick. Alright, don't touch me. Leave me alone. Just let me be. Sorry, I can't do that. The investigation is still ongoing. The body. Oh my god, are they in love? Where are my manners? Aren't you that prosecutor? Why, yes I am. I'm Jacques Portsman, prosecutor. Jim here was my partner in crime busting. His partner? Okay. I'm Miles Edgeworth, and like you, I'm also a prosecutor. Detective Dick Gumshoe, sir. So you're Miles Edgeworth. I guess this is your office. Then it was you. You're the one who killed Jim. Everyone wants to pin their murders on my boy. Where am I from? Yes, I'm in California, so I'm in the States. So yeah, it's only like, it's about to be 1 o'clock in the afternoon here. Oh my god, these voices are taking me out, but it's fun, chat. Oh, gumshoe. Wait, that means... I'm not sure what that means. Gumshoe, you're crazy. This guy came in here to just pin it on us. Bing! It's true. Edgeworth's about to school this kid. What kind of product do all these people use? You like it? I'm having fun doing it. I have asthma. It's kind of taking me out though, but it's fun. I'll do it when I feel appropriate. When it's a stinger, per se. And then I can chat with you guys easier when I'm just reading it, you know. Okay. Oh my goodness. This guy just showed up to stir the pot. He's a messy queen, chat. Get this guy out my face. Oh. Oh. That's kind of weird. Why? Why does he want a picture with his dead bestie? Well, obviously they're not like besties if he killed him, but like, hello? What? Oh, wow. That's intense. This picture's too important to mess up. Why? What are they doing in here? Edgeworth? How are you letting them do this? My jacket, I know. Oh, wait, but this is T. Hold on. I'm using logic now. If only one bullet was fired, but there's a bullet here, I guess it could have ricocheted, but I don't think so. We're gonna have to see if the bullet was found during forensics. You hear what I'm saying, guys? Are you following the logic trademark? If this got shot, and the body is on the other side of the room, I don't think it could have been the same bullet. Yeah, detective, get it together. I got the contradiction. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Contradiction. We love this. Also, music in this game, so good. I love the music in this franchise. I need good music and good characters, and when they took away my boy Edgeworth, one of those was missing. I mean, I like the other characters, but my fave guy. Edgeworth cosplay went, you know what? That would go crazy. That would literally go crazy. This is it! I got it. Contradiction. T. I know. I'm about to sink my money into an Edgeworth cosplay. Prosecutor's badge. This. Eureka! Oh my god. The Eureka's crazy, Edgeworth. You're such a funny guy. It's elementary. 2 shots were fired in this room. It's kind of a rare day. At least I recall in the last couple games, like, Sometimes I was really figuring it out on the fly, but figuring it out when the game wanted me to feels good here. Hey, that's true. Which means that one of these 2 bullets was fired from a different gun. Yes, facts. Facts. What did I say, chat? What's that thing? Oh, it's my safe? Yeah. A secret safe? Oh, I smell money. Gumshoe? Nothing like what you're imagining is inside. Ooh, what's in there? I think we're about to find out. Oh my god, he's sneezing up a storm. Gumshoe. They're so in love, it's crazy. This wasn't something I had installed personally. Every prosecutor's office has one. Oh, that's tea? Well, I feel like that's information we're gonna need later. Especially important evidence. That's it. Talk about squashing my hopes and dreams. Girl. Now this is odd. You found something, sir? This keypad, don't you find it to be a bit too clean? Okay, so someone was trying to break in? Oh, were they trying to cover up something that I have in there? Like, were they involved in a crime? Wipe down. Okay, but at least that shows us someone used it. Obviously, it would be nice to know who used it. But we know that someone used it. Logic. Alright. Q is for my logic? I wish it was like L or something, you know what I mean? Killer's goal and wiped fingerprints, maybe? Well, I wonder then... Okay, so there's 2 options here. Where, like, was the killer's goal to get into the safe? I kind of don't think that's it. But I feel like another handgun... Maybe I'm not ready for this. I think I'm getting ahead of the curve here. I think we're going to find out that the gun used, like the gun in the crime scene, was the one that shot this on the wall. So I could put signs of a struggle and another handgun together. Let's try that. To show that this is not the murder weapon. That's what I'm trying to do here. But sometimes I get kind of too ahead. Yeah, I don't know if I have the pieces for that. Okay. Wiped fingerprints. I could try wiped fingerprints and killer's goal. Well, the other thing is this. Maybe not. Maybe not. What I was thinking here is the fingerprints had to have been wiped after the sign of a struggle, but I guess that doesn't have to be the case if, like, they were going in to do something together. Some hijinks and suspicions, perhaps. Okay, dang, I was so on top of the last one, and now I'm signs of a struggle now. Maybe let's do it. Like, maybe this shows they were in here on purpose. Okay. Okay. Why I wasn't so sure of that is, like, it seems like maybe they did know it was there, especially if it is that other prosecutor guy, but the way the crime scene was set up, and maybe, you know, that was on purpose, seemed like this was just found after this was shot down, but perhaps not. Oh, I got another one. Theft. The culprit tried to open my safe. Was the killer's motive theft? Other than the victim's gun that I found, could there be another gun in play here? Ugh, but now it's making me feel like these should go together. Maybe it was the wrong time for that? Ugh, okay. Sophia, get it together. Like, I already knew that wasn't the case, but... maybe theft needs to go with... We're gonna trial and error. Makes me a little concerned to be doing that, but okay, we did it. We did it, though. Don't even worry, guys. I see. Okay, I get it now. Edgeworth, you're so smart. Why do all the good ones always die young? Surely you must ponder that every once in a while, Mr. Edgeworth. No matter how much we lament, the dead will not come back to life. Dang! All we can do is search for the truth. Oh my goodness. This guy. Because they're boyfriends. Chat, say it all together at once. Okay. Yeah. The bloodstains on the bookshelf are fresh. Rip my books and stuff, bro. What's weird though is the position. Oh, he must have fallen backwards on it. I understand. I was like, why are the hands like this? Because I feel like what they were trying to insinuate in the dialogue here is that he was facing it and was surprised, but the hands don't match up. So he must have fallen backwards on it. Gumshoe. Certain there's something wrong with this picture. Is it what I pointed out? Oh, there's hands on the floor. That's kind of weird. But then... I guess he could have been up here and then fallen to the floor. It just feels a little weird. This is where the bullet lodged itself. Oh, but that still doesn't make sense, right? I feel like everything's off in like a weird way. I guess it could have like come down at like a diagonal trajectory. I don't know how literally to take these pictures sometimes. Move the body to flip through my shelves. I wonder if they found what they were looking for. Maybe. Killer moved the body because it was leaning against the bookshelf. The blood on this guy's pants proves that pretty well. In a sense, I suppose. Gumshoe. See, I'm not completely useless, Mr. Edgeworth. Only a little bit. Only a little bit useless. Okay, what am I... Can I deduce here? This spot... Is this spot somehow connected to any of the evidence I hold? I'm thinking about it. I would say this. Eureka? Oh, I did do it. Oh, I did do, okay. So I'm on to something? You don't understand. You see, therein lies the contradiction. A gumshoe slice of life game would go crazy. Honestly, if it's one of those like I just played Unpacking like a week ago, if it's like the month that Edgeworth is gone and it's Gumshoe coming to the office to clean and like put things back, that'd be kind of satisfying. Someone, Capcom, get on this. Oh, was that not it? I was unlocked in, chat. Is this the contradiction? The gun stuff is silly, but I feel like we figured that out already. That wasn't a mistake. Oh god. I'm making him look like a fool. So the gun stuff is weird, but I think it's already been figured out. But I feel like there's something wrong here. Like, if he was up here and got shot, why would the bullet hole be here? You know what I mean? Sometimes I like, the other thing with these games is I'll piece it together, but I don't understand like the right options to click. Like, I come to the conclusion in a way the game doesn't want me to, per se. Okay, hold on. Maybe I do know what to do. I'm gonna try something else on this, because this just feels peculiar, and you know? If it went through his abdomen, how did it end up over there? Oh god, I feel like I screwed up again. Okay, no, I'm good. I'm good. Okay. See, I like had that conclusion when we started this segment, but I didn't know how to like put 1 and 2 together with the evidence I had. Or like what the game wanted me to say. It means you need to use your brain every once in a while instead of mine, Detective Edgeworth. You're so crazy. What is the faulty assumption that caused the problem with the bullet hole's position? The position of the body, the position of the handprints, the order of the files. Body... I'm gonna say the handprints. Because the position of the body, it was moved. Yeah. Yes. Up top. Okay, see? That's the struggle. Chat, you heard me say all of this already. You still can't figure it out, then allow me to explain. What? Okay, I thought I was right. The way the dialogue is presented, because Edgeworth doesn't want to, like, come off as wrong, makes me feel like I did it correct. Did I do it right this time? Shoot! Oh my god. Gang, the order of the files? It's off? A, B, C, D, A, B, C. What? Oh my god, I can't trust Gumshoe to do anything. The labels on the files are wrong? Oh? Yeah, you see how the files that were shot begin with the number 0? What are those doing all the way down there after 1, 2, and 3? Ah! Actually, the way they are organized is not the correct order. They're exactly as I see them in my mind's eye. But the numbers are out of order. Those white binders are special, so they are arranged a little differently. I'm just okay, this is where I get a little frustrated with these games. This is exactly it. And maybe I'm putting my foot in my mouth before it's explained. But like, why would I assume, I guess I would assume they're out of order because of the way they're numbered, but like, they weren't out of order. That's like the turn that's happening here. Like, gang. Like, that itself just seems like a layer that doesn't need to occur. Let's rearrange the files in numerical order and see what we find out. So, maybe Gumshoe screwed it up this whole time? Is that what I'm understanding? So, like, when I was gone, Gumshoe did it this way? Oh, but this is so ugly how it's set up. I preferred the way it looked before. Which is probably, you know, again, Gumshoe doing his silly business. Okay. Oh my god! This says Gumshoe over here. Or at least it looks like it should say Gumshoe. It's not spelled right. Are they trying to pin it on my boy? I'm gonna freak out. These little guys are constantly being blamed. Well, maybe in the Slice of Life Gumshoe game, I can see how he places these in the wrong order. And then the timeline's complete. Yeah, this is some crazy Gumso. That is pretty incriminating, however... Oh, help me. Yeah, one of the files is stolen. H. Oh great, we got our health back. That is good. Oh, I'm telling you, it wasn't me. He's stomping. He's crazy. I sincerely hope you have some proof to back it up. Oh my god, he's defending his BF. We love that. Then at least allow me to understand your reasoning. You got it. Okay, let's see. I don't like this one bit. There's something strange about this man's attitude. There must be some sort of flaw to his logic waiting for me to dig out. Mr. Edgeworth, what are you going to do? What I always do in court. I'm going to cross-examine him. One way or another, I'll expose the flaws in his logic with this technique. Oh, how do you do that? Can you explain it to me, sir? Might as well. Give me a refresher. Alright, first I listen to the witness's testimony. If I find a flaw in the testimony, something that contradicts the evidence, I open my organizer with E and present the piece of contradictory evidence. To present something, I simply use T, but that's old news. It is the T. Tell him, girl. But it's not like there's gonna be a flaw in their testimony every time, right? Correct. And at those times, I need to press the witness with Q. Sometimes by pressing, I can draw out new information or new modified testimony. Oh, I think I get it, sir. I'll be sure to try this technique out during investigations, too. Good for him. He's learning, he's growing. He can't put the books in the right order, but like, we love him anyways. Detective Gumshoe, you stole Jim's gun from him and shot him dead. Furthermore, you messed up the files to make it look like you had committed theft instead. That's when you moved Jim's body that was sitting in the front of the bookshelf. Thanks to that, you didn't notice the bloody letters his body was hiding, and it will be his final words that you will be brought to justice. You intend to argue that the victim's dying message points to his killer? I can hear Jim's voice, and he's calling for his killer's arrest. Are you sure you're not mishearing his words, Mr. Portsman? There's no way Detective Gumshoe is the culprit here. I will find the flaw in this man's logic and expose it with credible evidence. Okay, time to lock in. Rebuttal. Detective Gumshoe, you stole Jim's gun from him and shot him dead. Further, you messed up with the files to make it look like you had committed theft instead. That I'm not quite getting, but I don't think that's quite what I need to pull out here. Maybe it is, I don't know, let's see. That's when you moved Jim's body that was sitting in front of the bookshelf. But thanks to that, you didn't notice the bloody letters his body was hiding. I don't know if this is it. Maybe this is what he's trying to say. My thought here was like, why would he put the books back wrong just now? But I guess if he was trying to like screw it up on purpose, you know what I mean? Maybe that's what he's trying to say. Okay, let me, I can't remember what evidence I have. This isn't even spelled right. It's like part of my T here. Like, I don't know. I guess the man was dying allegedly. One of the files that were written upon in blood was stolen by the culprit. I don't think it's time to get the secret safe out yet. So I guess my question would be, why would Gumshoe steal this gun if he had his own? But I guess then the answer would be like, to deflect the crime. Bullet went clean through the victim's abdomen. Yada, yada, yada. Alright, let me, like, get out of here. Well, if I had forensics on this bullet right now, we could tell which bullet belonged to which shot here, you know what I mean? Like, and then the other T is that if the guns are, like, not rented out to the police officers, but, like, assigned, we could tell which bullet came out of whose gun, like, you know what I mean? Obviously, we don't have that information right now, but if it were me, I'd wait for that. I'd wait for that information to come out, you know? You messed up the files to make it look like you had committed theft instead. That's when you moved Jim's body that was sitting in front of the bookshelf. This isn't quite making sense, in my opinion. Let's try this. I don't know. I've just got to start trying stuff. Oh, successfully presenting the correct evidence during a rebuttal. Okay, so I did it right. Perhaps you're not aware, Mr. Portsman, but there's a serious flaw in your logic. Yeah. Hey, bringing a bit of the courtroom into this, I see. I can't help but find it odd. Yeah, it's because, like, of course he wouldn't notice the writing, because the victim would have had to write that after the body being moved to, like, reach that. And then, like, that's the file that's stolen, so he would have noticed. You know what I'm trying to say here? That's not very eloquent. Oh, you're joking. I get it. Ha ha ha. If you have time to laugh, then you have the time to take another closer look at this. Do you still not see? If not, may I direct your attention to the missing file? What? Oh boy. When the killer went to take the file after murdering your partner, I highly doubt they could have missed the bloody letters written on the spines. Okay, that is kind of what I was saying. That is what I was saying, but much more straightforward and not all over the place. Thanks, Mr. Edgeworth. You are a real one for that. I think it's pretty obvious that the file was stolen after it was written on. Yes, agree. The missing letters in the detective's name where the file should be is proof. Yeah, I mean, the S is gone. Oh, the H is... I thought the H was an S because of the font. Apologies. I highly doubt even he could overlook his own name being written on the blood files. On the blood files? You guys know what I mean. I don't know how to read normally. Especially as a detective who can't stand the sight of blood. Yeah, that's so him. That gasp is crazy. Which means what exactly? Velma. Yes, I'm Velmaing today. I'm solving mysteries. I'm doing some sleuthing. I'm gonna get them, sir. You'll see. I'm gonna have them under arrest in no time. Well, Mr. Portsman. Ha 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 ha. Brilliant. Absolutely splendid. Logic deserving of an Olympic gold. I appreciate the praise, but it doesn't change the fact that your reasoning is flawed. Oh my god, girl. These boys. Oh, but you know, it is really a shame. I really didn't want to have to bring this up, however... What are you saying? Humor me for a second. Who has the key to this office? Oh, Gumshoe. But Mr. Edgeworth, there's proof that I'm innocent. Oh my god, that spin is crazy. That's absolutely right, and I acknowledge your innocence. Then why do I sense that you still have something to say? Oh my god. Well, I was thinking. Did you know that there's one other person with the key to this office? One other person. Hey, you there. Yes, sir. What is it, sir? Would you kindly fetch and escort that lovely young lady here for me a second? A lady? The girl is a member of this building's security. Think of her as a material witness. Security? Did you say security? No, stop it, pal, don't! What's wrong with him all of a sudden? Oh, God. I believe she needs no introduction. I have called upon Miss Maggie Bird as a member of the security. Oh my god, the little goober guy. Detective Gumshoe, sir? Maggie. Miss Bird is the security guard on watch tonight. I see, and your point is? My point is that she could very well have used it. And by it, I mean the master key, which can open all the office doors in this building. What? If you're not the guilty party, Detective Gumshoe, then the only other person with access to this room is Miss Bird. How dare you? I would never sneak into someone's room. That's right, I refuse to believe that Maggie's the culprit, pal. It was me, that's right, I did it. Oh, whoa, Gumshoe, you're crazy! Hey, you can't do that in a court of law. Leading the witness? Leading the witness. Oh my goodness. That girl is the only one who could have committed the crime. And for one simple reason. Reason for suspicion. Alright, here we go again. It's pretty obvious that Miss Bird snuck into your room using the master key. I mean, if Detective Gumshoe isn't the one who opened the door, then that leaves only Miss Bird as our prime suspect. On top of which, she knows our good detective, doesn't she? Making it all the more probable that she was the one who faked the dying message. Oh my god. Always heard about this game, so it's like Danganronpa. I think Danganronpa is like this. But yeah, it is a mystery game, and you like collect clues, and I would say the stakes feel a little lower than that, like no one's gonna die. And then there's like, there's not like free time and you're not like building relationships per se, it's just like straight up the mystery and nothing but the mystery. But I believe this game was first. Maybe not this, but like Ace Attorney in general. Alright, let's press this guy. Reason for suspicion. Alright. It's pretty obvious that she snuck in using the master key. I mean, if Detective Gumshoe isn't the one who opened the door, then that leaves only Miss Bird as our prime suspect. Yeah, but similar play style, like you're saying. On top of which, she knows our good detective, doesn't she? Let me think. But then why is the file missing? You know what I mean? What do I have in here to present? This key can be used by anyone. Then she'd have blood on her hand. I guess she could wash it off. I don't think that's the right logic. Hold. We're thinking. We're locking in. It's pretty obvious that Miss Bird snuck into your room using the master key. Why aren't there cameras in here? Wouldn't there be cameras? You know what I mean? I just have a lot of questions that are never gonna be answered in so many of these games. Like, prosecuting attorneys, like, district office, like, would totally have cameras in the hallway. If detective didn't open the door, that leaves only Miss Bird as our prime suspect. On top of which, she knows our good detective, doesn't she? I kind of feel like this can open every office door. It is controlled by security staff. I'm gonna try presenting this. I'm going out on a limb here. Cause what I feel like is, I think my number one question is, why would she steal the folder? You know what I mean? I think that's the biggest, like, hole in this right now with the evidence I have. Because obviously, in real life, I'd be like, where's the camera footage of her walking in? And I guess if there's no camera footage, then we would have to go to this, but you know, you hear? You get the vibe. Let's try this. I just gotta try something here. It would behoove you to take a good look at this. I see, but I fail to see how it has anything to do with me. Alright, that wasn't right. That's okay. I wasn't super confident in that. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days. Even Mr. Edgeworth. Even though it's my fault. On top of which, do I need to present a profile? I'm really cooking this up, chat. I'm really cooking this up. It's pretty obvious. I'm thinking. I'm cooking. Why would she steal the file? Like, you know? That's the thing that's like really confusing me about this assertion. But I need to point out that obviously there's a different contradiction here, so I gotta figure it out. She snuck into the room using the master key. I don't think I can refute that. Like, she's the one with the master key. I'm gonna move on from this. If Detective Gumshoe isn't the one who opened the door, what would I even say to that? You know what I mean? Then that leaves only Miss Bird as our prime suspect. Okay. It's time to switch the glasses. These are hurting me. Okay. We may go back to them, but the headphones with those glasses, along with me not being able to see, we've had enough of. Oh my god! My eyes are brand new! Oh my god, I'm not used to seeing anymore. I'm like in a new world. Maybe it's time to lock in. Maybe now that I can see again, it's time to like fully lock in. Okay. Miss Bird as our prime suspect. On top of which, she knows our good detective. Making it more probable that she was the one who faked the dying message. Let me review everything I have again. Oh, that's E. Then I'm also like, why was he here? But that seems like something we gotta figure out later. Oh, I can't even present these, so that's good. That's T. Okay. Controlled by security staff. I presented this already on this, I believe. Now it's like so long ago, I can't even remember. In case this isn't what I did, I'm gonna try it again. Okay, yeah, this is the bad dialogue. This is the bad dialogue. I couldn't remember what I did. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Lock in. Remain calm, yes. Well, oh, I can press. Oh my god. I forgot I could ask questions as much as I want. Okay, I'm locking back into the gameplay of these games. Hold it. Yeah, that's true. Among Us? Or when you screw up so badly that you're literally chased out of the forest. Girl, he's just the guy. That's hogwash. Yeah, he's like attacking people. I just gotta question everything. I figured that whoever wrote his name must have wanted to frame him. Well, you saying that thing you just said 1 second ago makes it seem like you want to frame him, buddy. I would love to. But first we should listen a bit more and digest what he's saying. Press him for more information. Yes. Okay, I'm on the right path of pressing him.
Hold it.
When in doubt, just press everything he says. I'm glad there's no limit on that. Okay. Oh, wasn't able to. What is that supposed to mean? What do you mean unrelated? I want to hear what she has to say. Yes. Portland. Ask for more details. Girl. The master key was missing at 1 a.m. Here we go. So I didn't have evidence that worked. Yeah, that is a pretty important testimony, I would say. Having a little snack, don't mind me.
Objection.
Someone, Portsman, must have just given it back. Real. Her luck is not good. The motive? Theft of what? Okay. So it seems we need to present something on this. Her intent from the messed up shelves to the wiped down safe, I would say thievery. What do we have to say about that? How would she know about this? That would be my question. How would she know about the safe? This feels good. Do you wish to continue insisting that Miss Bird was set on stealing something? Why not? It's the truth, after all. It's also by your logic that we came to the whole thievery conclusion anyway. That may be, but you also may be aware of the fact that the safe is a secret safe, the existence of which is only privy to prosecutors. It's true. Yeah. Yeah, not even Gumshoe. Mm-hmm. But the killer is a prosecutor? Yeah. That's definitely more probable. So true. We're breaking him, chat. It's all my fault. What do you mean? It's Jim. He knew about the existence of the secret saves. Why did you just say that? We were partners, like conjoined twins. Oh my god. This guy cannot. The thief was Jim. Oh my god. Excuse me? Oh my god. That's true. Okay. It was Jim who stole the master key. Well, maybe if you made him, maybe they were working together and he like double-crossed him. Facts. Oh my god, you're a suspect too, buddy. No choice but to accommodate his request for now. But why would they assign a prosecutor to this case where like he clearly like not isn't involved, but at least like it's his partner? Like I feel like there's a conflict of interest. To be continued. Let's save. I'm gonna save twice just because I'm scared. Okay, back. Okay, with that, I'm gonna take a quickie little breaky. Just a quick little break. I'll be back in like 5 minutes or less, as usual. See you real soon. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere or Edgeworth will prosecute you. Yeah, sure. Okay, see you really soon. Alright, we're logged back in. We got water. We got water. Wow, the look like, I feel like I look like a totally different person with my real glasses on. Part of it is probably just the fact that I can see, I guess. But different people. The Clark Kent? Jesus Christ, Sophia. The Clark Kent-isms are crazy. That's all I have to say. Okay, let's log back in. I got water. You guys should get water too if you have not gotten water already. But we're here. Wow, he's mad. Not another gigantic ditch. If I remember her case correctly from it, this was from the first game. She like was dating like someone else on the force. And like he got killed and like someone framed her for it and like it was double bad luck because not only was she framed for murder but like her little like boy toy just died or whatever. Not boy toy, they seem to be like genuinely dating, you know? I'm pretty sure that is her tea. And now she's being accused for murder again. This girl cannot catch a break. Alright. What is this basketball doing over here? Uh-oh. There's a who? Bro. What do you have to say, Miss Thing? But this, so real. This is like a dream where I'm being cross-examined by the Miles Edgeworth. I can't let this chance pass me by. I must remember to ask her about the master key. I should jog her memory by showing my notes to her with tea. Girl. Okay, so she's seen him before but doesn't like know him. And then the victim and Mr. Portsman would play basketball together. Poor Gumshoe. Real. Poor girly pop. Oh my god. 6 months old when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building. Hidden by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of food, failed almost every test I've taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster, and now I even managed to be named a criminal. That's so sad. Dang, girl, my heart goes out to you. She's fangirling. They're all fangirling. Let's talk about this key a little more. 1 a.m. Notice it was back around 2:30. So probably murder happened and they dropped it back off. Further inside the room, away from the window, always except for this time. She was careless but had her reasons. I left it out because I was sort of using it at the time. It was after I used it that I left it sitting on the ledge. Why'd she use it? Girl, why'd you use it? Can I ask? Yes. Used the master key? Oh, I used it to open the door for this prosecutor who had forgotten his key. I mean, it's my job as a security guard, right? What is it? That's right, I just remembered the prosecutor who forgot his key. It's Mr. Portsman. Of course, it would be... Bro. He's so sus. Mr. Portsman had forgotten his office key, so he came down to security, sir. And that's why you loaned the master key to him. No way, it's against regulations to loan the master key out to anyone. I walked with Mr. Portsman to his office and opened the door for him personally. I see. And then what happened after that? Well, he called for me to come close up his office as he was leaving to go home. That was around 1:30 a.m. T used the master key twice. Dang. To lock and unlock it. Yeah. Yeah, like, okay, so here's the tea. I leave my keys places because I don't drive a car. How do people leave their keys if they drive a car? You know what I mean? Like, how do you... Does that happen to people? You know what I mean? I don't think that happens to people when they have a car. Because how are they gonna get places? Can I ask her about this? I'm just a lowly security guard, so I'm not sure what I should do with that other than to guard it. That's fair. Not another gumshoe. Can I ask her if she heard a gunshot? No. Okay, she's probably done then. Okay. Bro. Okay. Random silly dialogue. Poor Edgeworth. He comes back and everything's just crazy immediately. Drag it? Oh my god. All the way up to the 12th floor is crazy. No trifling matter indeed, Mr. Edgeworth. Aww. Who is this guy again? Real. I take it that this is Mr. Portsman's office. Yeah, you can't mistake it because of the basketball hoop. I'd be mad. If bro next door brings a freaking basketball hoop next to my office, I would not be into that. His birthday, December 2nd, that's gotta be it. I can't think of another reason why. I can think of at least 3, but why am you even wasting time thinking about this? The door is locked tight. I bet the old credit card trick wouldn't work here, huh, Mr. Edgeworth? This is a office of the High Prosecutor Detective. These doors would be pretty ineffective if the average cat burglar could get through them. Okay. Thanks. That's so unhelpful. Mr. Payne, I suppose custodial work can be dignified. A basketball hoop is crazy. Gumshoe, don't even. Oh, he hasn't gotten lost. Oh my god, it shouldn't be that hard, Gumshoe. Okay, I feel like I've looked at everything in here. Oh. Interesting. Well, that feels like a smoking gun for later, that the nameplates can be removed. These guys, they are so silly. Dang, I like crashed really quick. I think those glasses killed me. I probably wore them a little too long, not gonna lie. Almost wore them for like, what, hour and a half? Yeah, I'm into committing to the bit. What can I say? Oop. Oh my god. What is here? There it is. There it is. Oh. Something worth stealing in them, huh? Not particularly, just a collection of court case files. However, the cases within these files are not mine. Oh. Interesting. So whoever took this has beef from like a long time ago. Yeah. Sofa, whatever. Oh my god, he naps in here? Edgeworth, you crazy. Too silly. Oh, I probably gotta start using logic, I guess. I'm gonna put these together. There we go. No way, pal, I mean, sir. Pal's crazy.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
I stink! Oh my god, I solved it on the first try. The heckling's crazy. I realized the master key was missing, and I couldn't just admit to losing it, so she lied. You're all good. You are all good. She pretended to lock up his room. That's crazy. So basically, he took it when she unlocked the room. That's what I'm hearing. Oh, so I can just go in there? Wait, but I thought I looked at the door and it was locked. Am I wrong? if it was the end. Okay, that's T. Eureka! If you need detective help, let me know, although I'm more of a military guy. Hey, I'll let you know if I'm stuck. I appreciate it. She didn't lock the door, yet it's locked. So that means whoever had the key, or does have the key rather, is the one who had to lock it. Why wouldn't it be Portsman? All we need to do is, we need to examine these. Prints on the master key, prints on the doorknob, prints on the number plate, prints on the master key? Okay, okay. It seems like these door plates are gonna have like something to do about it. I'm not sure what, cause like I don't know if he wanted to make his partner think that he was going into his room, but like this huge basketball hoop is here. You know? Oh my god, I'm sucking! Getting ahead of myself. The doorknob doesn't make sense to me though. They'll tell me what's up, I guess. Because I just feel like there's like, if Portman's fingerprints are on the doorknob here, like duh, it's his door. But that shouldn't be like suspicious, it's his door. Oh, I guess then Maggie's print should be on the door as well? Is that what I'm trying to say? So I'm trying to show that he unlocked the door. She never even unlocked it, so she must have handed him the key and then like forgot. Oh. What's this? Oh hey, he read my mind. I brought 3 pieces of evidence by, just like we talked about on the phone, but it looks like you're out. Guess I'll catch up to you later. So it's a note from the victim for Mr. Portsman. Okay. So was he like ambushed? We've been here. We've talked about the door before. Okay, okay, okay. Oh my god, I get it, I get it. I've been here, we've been here, seen that. Real. Dunk on him. Gumshoe. Right, I think we're good. Maybe I can ask her about that now or no? No, I guess not. Oh, wait, I can present to her though. Let's present that and see what she has to say. Okay, he's got shelves, he's got sports memorabilia, but Tell me about the lack of your prince, girl. Aw, Gumshoe. Oh, bird. That's, oh my god. That scared me. That was good. That got me. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Okay, so I presented that to her and I don't feel like she told me what I wanted her to tell me. Maybe I could ask her if she saw this happen. Yes, very scary hello indeed. Thanks for stopping by on our silly stream today. 'Tis always good to see you. Alright, we're cooked. We're so cooked. Let's do some logic, shall we? Oh. The culprit rearranged my files twice, once before and once after the murder. Why, other than the victim's gun that I found, could there be another gun in play here? Yes, thank you. We are having a good stream so far. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, what am I missing? Yeah, I feel the same. What, the floor? Oh my god. Of course the thief isn't under this, like, ottoman couch bench situation. Am I missing something here? Oh my gosh, are we about to have Misha on the stream? Misha! He's just staring at me. Can I have you? I'm gonna take you. Come here, baby. Oh, guys. Misha on the stream. Misha on the stream, everyone. You know what to do. Get that Misha emo out. He's gonna help us solve the crimes. He's gonna use logic so good. Oh, sweet baby. Oh, now he's like locked in, but I'm using both arms to hold him. Oh, just lay down on your mom. Oh, we love Misha. I was hoping he'd come by when I went and took my little break. He was like very asleep. So I was concerned he would not be pulling up. Okay, it seems like that is done. But I'm like, do I need to look at this again? Misha? Wait, what are you looking at, sir? Oh, hey, how about a game? I feel like I've seen all this. Oh, the position is a little off. Why is the... Oh, I see how the positioning of the hoop is unnatural. Okay. Got it. I was confused for a sec, but now I understand. There's a mark on the floor where it should be. Oh, Misha's laying down. What a good boy. What a good baby. What's in here? Nothing. Nothing still. Oh, you're not laying down? Your claws are kind of getting me, Misha. Oh, you just love Ace Attorney? Good for you, Misha. Okay, let's talk to our boy. You look rather intrigued by something. Care to share? Oh, it's nothing, but I noticed that Mr. Portsman calls his partner Jim. The detective in that Sunday night drama, All My Cops, is named Jim too. I have a grandpa Jim who was a cop, actually. Highway patrolsman. I guess it's just a good name for a cop, I don't know. Edgeworth, you're so mean. Friendship detective? I think you're mistaking it with pity. No, I think you're mistaking it with being boyfriends. I think we cleared that up like first thing on this stream. Also, no more Misha, by the way. I'm so sad. I love that kitty. How can you say that, sir, and after all we've been through? For listening to Gumshoe, I got an achievement for that. That is so funny. However, I need to ask her a few things regarding her security guard position. I feel like I did ask her that. I could present the basketball evidence to her now. Oh, I need to show him evidence. The evidence being their love. Let's actually go speak with her again and present this basketball hoop because I need to know if she saw someone moving it. Bruh! Okay. That's a little frustrating. OMG! Why don't they know? Why don't they know anything? Okay, I don't think I've shown her everything. I showed her these things. I guess I'll show her this. Yeah, I don't think she has anything more to say to me. I could show things to Gumshoe, I guess. Let's look at this. Ace Investigator is wondering about the investigation. Oh, I've been waiting for this. Let a real seasoned pro teach you how it's done. Okay, girl. Okay. Try deduction. Maybe that's what I'm missing. Maybe I'm not doing deduction right. Perhaps I am not doing deduction right. Okay, so I can show him stuff and then I can do some deduction situation. The fact that there's a check here makes me feel like it's done so. And the fact that there's not a check here makes me feel like it's not done so. Okay, I accidentally clicked that. Oopsie daisy. Been there, seen that. Okay. No signs of forced entry. No signs that the lock was picked. The door was open with a key. Let's get prints. Doorknobs clean as a whistle. Wipe down. Oh, they wiped everything down. Oh, okay. That was all I was missing. Jeez, that was just like an awkward place to put that. Because I investigated the lock, but the doorknob was separate. I don't think I realized. Or maybe I needed to unlock getting the doorknob after I searched the first thing for prints. I don't know. Yes, obviously it's Mr. Portsman. Everyone's so shocked by this. Oh my gosh. Prepare yourselves. Come what may, it's time to knock on truth's door. OMG. Are we ever gonna be in the courtroom? That's kind of my question also. I'm sure we will. Okay, looking good. You there. Take care of this. Whoa! Call off your dog. Hey, I can call him a dog, but you can't, Portsman. That's my boyfriend. Speaking as Edgeworth, of course. You intend to hide your crime under the guise of prosecutor doing his job. Oh my gosh. Did you guys see Eddington? This is so Eddington coded. Alright, let's lock in. Manfred von Karma. Yeah, I know all the tea. I know all the tea. We've been there and seen it. Yeah, you better quit with your mind games. Edgeworth is right. Okay, lock it. Okay. If we're really locking in, you know what time it is. You know what time it is. Karma was good. I liked him. That whole story was so good. I miss him. But not as much as I miss Edgeworth, Avi. Alright, we're locking in. I'm going on hard mode with these glasses on, but I think my brain has had a break, so that's good. I do feel bad doing this to you, but I've got work to do, so let's get this done. Sorry, but we're not finished yet. Boy, you're stubborn. I suppose you're bashing whoa. Can't read. Back to can't read mode. Yes, that was the silliest stuff ever. Like, that's the kind of silly I love from these games. I'll show you what I'm basing my accusation on with evidence. Yes, because you're a good prosecutor, sir. Alright, let's listen to this rebuttal. I have no idea what sort of harebrained idea you have in mind, but there's a mountain of evidence that points away from me being the culprit. Besides, how, may I ask, do you propose I unlocked your door and got in here? Look, I feel bad doing this to you, but I've got work to do, so we're done here. Well, stolen from security office. Bird said she unlocked the door. So it's one of those I do decree. I'm gonna try presenting the key. Objection! Yes, okay, we hit the right one.
Objection!
Precisely, you were able to open my door without lifting a single finger. Well, maybe you did, but only to direct. Oh my god. That's right, you used your finger to direct this person to open my door with the key. Oh my god, is this why the plates were switched around, perhaps?
Take that!
You had asked Miss Bird to open your own office door for you, yes? Yeah, I kind of forgot my key at home. Happens a bit too often for my taste, you know. But the room you had Miss Bird open at the time was not your own, was it? What? You have quite the imagination. But why don't we ask the girl herself whose door she opened, shall we? I'm certain that it was Mr. Portman's door, sir. I checked the number plate to make sure I was opening the right door, sir. See, Miss Bird backs up my story. Yet, what if you misled her to fool her into thinking what you wanted? Ha, and how do you suppose I did that? By switching the number plates on our doors, for example. That's right, they do slide out pretty easily. Furthermore, then you used one other thing to give a very strong impression. The door she was opening was yours and not in fact mine. And I know what that is. I know what it is. I know what that is. Boom. Okay, now I'm locked back in. Now I'm energized now that we're back in this. That basketball hoop, he straight up moved. It's an object perfectly suited to sit just outside the office of a peculiar prospector. Yeah! That's very true, sir, because there was a basketball hoop sitting there. I thought the door I was opening had to be Mr. Portman's. There are signs that the hoop has been moved. To sit in front of my office, to be sure. I see. So that's how you throw suspicion on people, thanks for the tip. But I think your conjecture's a little off the racetrack. It's not! Conjecture's rebuttal, let's go. Now you're just spouting nonsense. I had the girl open my office door. After that, I was in my room the entire time. You don't have a single reason to suspect me. I'm as pure and innocent as my jacket. And Miss Bird is dirty and guilty as the jacket she wears. Whoa! My jacket's not dirty, I'll have you know. I just washed it yesterday. Please calm down. I intend to show who is the one truly covered in slime here. The slime is crazy. Edgeworth? Now you're just spouting nonsense. Okay, this is the same thing. I had the girl open my office door. After that, I was in my room the entire time. Can I just question that really quick? And what were you doing in your office? I was doing my usual training regimen. Training regimen? Were you going through your law books from start to finish? Mainly batting practice and some weights. Oh, and I jog when I get the chance. Wow, you must be the buffest prosecutor we have. With the whoa, that's my wrong voice, With the weakest legal muscles, it would seem. I was doing my usual workouts, so you don't have a single reason to suspect me. Hello, Abigail. Nice to see you. Let's see what evidence I have. Let's be reminded. How am I? I'm doing good. How are you doing? We're solving crimes. We're locked in. Okay. Oh, wait. He would also... Maybe I need to use this here. Because he should have seen this. Yes, of course. I like to know what's up. Okay, I'm gonna try this. I'm a little scared. I do recall. I do. After that, I was in my room the entire time. I'm going to present this.
Objection!
That looks like a good animation. That looks like a good animation. We're locked in. No. It was left under your door, or did you not notice? And right here it says, but you're out. You were not in your room when the victim came to call on you. Hey. I'm good, though. So most of the time when homies are asking me about channel customization, I let them know that I'm not interested. I appreciate you checking in again, but I take a lot of pride in doing my own art. I have a lot of fun doing that, so I'm pretty hooked up. I am pretty hooked up, but thank you. You were busy snooping around in my room. The very room you had Miss Bird open for you. That's just nonsense. You have no evidence that I made the girl open your door for me. Oh, but I do. I have very decisive evidence. No way! This is proof positive that you had Miss Bird open the door for you. Wait a minute. This is proof that you had Miss Bird open the door for you. This was interesting because he opened the door. I thought that was the T, was that he opened the door. I'm gonna hit it with this. That might not be right. Oh, my door? Oh, what for? Come on. I bet you didn't find anything. Okay, my bad. I'm gonna do the key now. Oh, no, we're fine. He misled me. I'm good. I need to be confident. Let's put it this way. If she really was the one who opened your door, then her prints should naturally be on the doorknob she touched. There we go. Further, all of the prints on my office doorknob have been wiped clean off. I can only assume it's because Miss Bird's fingerprints were on it. Don't you think it's time you gave up your charade? We know you stole into my office with the intent of stealing something from me. Am I reading that right? We know you stole into my... I don't know. I'm gonna move past it. And Detective Faith found you out, possibly because he heard sounds coming from a room whose occupant was on leave. Yep, that's you. Mr. Portman, you killed Mr. Faith to silence him. And I had the misfortune to return when I did. You had to threaten me as you escaped. As I said, when you had the gun to my back, no one gets away with committing murder in my office. Heh. Heh. Oh, girl, he's laughing at me. He's laughing at me in my face. And just what's so funny, pal? Well, that look of stiff seriousness on the face of this office's finest prosecutor, as he makes a huge mistake in accusing me, is simply too much to bear. There's just nothing else like it in the world. What? Mr. Edgeworth just explained it all, and he even backed it up. You're the murderer. Stop trying to be slippery and just admit to the crime already. As I said earlier, it's all so circumstantial, so full of conjecture. You say you checked my doorknob for prints. Well, I can readily confess that I had wiped that knob down well. Huh? I'm a little obsessive-compulsive, you see. I didn't want to touch a doorknob that you had touched, which is why I wiped the knob down as soon as I could after you opened the door. Now he's gaslighting her. He's straight up gaslighting her. After that, it makes perfect sense that only Jim's and my own prints would be on there. Why would Jim's be there? Was Jim here tonight? Oh, I guess Jim could have like jiggled the door. For all we know, he could have left it there before I arrived at the office, but then wouldn't you have seen it? I don't understand. Are you sailing? This is what I'm saying. Sailing? I'm crazy. I said sail and say and fail at the same time. Are you saying you failed to notice a note in your doorway? Hey, even geniuses fail at times. I was probably too preoccupied by work-related matters, although that's no excuse. Now that's just a flat-out lie. There's no way you didn't notice a note that size. But you can't prove that, can you? Oh my god, this guy. Say something, Mr. Edgeworth. Back me up here, sir. He can't, yeah, we can't prove it, but it's kind of among us sus. Among us sus, if I do say so myself. Airtight alibi? You just realized you had it. Oh my god. I feel like he's about to change what he says. If memory serves, you came back to this office around 2 a.m., correct? And it was then that you had that unfortunate confrontation at gunpoint with the culprit. But at exactly that time, I was down in criminal affairs. Ask around. But he just said he was in his office the whole time, no? Do you really think it's that perfect? Like I said, I don't care. Ask around all you like, you'll see it for yourself. Detective Gumshoe. Yes, sir, I'll go check out his alibi, sir. Be right back. Oh god, what's he about to say? Mr. Edgeworth, sir, I think we're in trouble. It's just like Mr. Portman said. The guys down in criminal affairs said they saw him around 2 a.m. You see? Yeah, all the evidence just points, so there must be a contradictory point in his alibi somewhere. And it's that he said he was just in his office the whole time, no? And it was then you had the unfortunate confrontation. At exactly that time, I was down in criminal affairs. Ask around. I'm gonna question this.
Hold it!
Yep, right after I left the prosecutor's building, I headed straight for the precinct.
Hold it!
We confirmed the testimony. Maybe the clock's different or something. Yeah, we're pressing him, don't worry.
Hold it!
Okay, no ifs, ands, or buts. This is the only thing we have not questioned yet. It is how you say, however. Yes, however, you are the only one making claims to have bumped into the culprit. So, tell me, did you see the person's face? Was it me you saw? It was pitch black, so I couldn't actually see. Oh, come on now. I'm sure you saw something. Try a little harder, why don't you? Bruh. Oh well, it doesn't matter if you remember or not. It only matters that you ran into the culprit. Impossible. He actually does have the perfect alibi. What are we gonna do? No one asking the real question, why Edgeworth coming to work at 2 a.m.? Hey, I think he wanted to see Gumshoe. Maybe they just missed each other. Maybe they're rendezvousing. He just missed his work. He missed his calling. He missed his BF, you know? He maybe just got in, missed the grind. Whoa. Edgeworth has his ways. I'm not gonna question it. Okay, we're turning the situation around. If only I had a clue. Did I miss something? Maybe I can, like, do some logic. You know how we love using logic? Yes, that's what I'm saying. He read my mind. The intruder I met could not have been Portsman. Who could it have been then? Well, it feels like I need this. Well, we got 2 attempts here. You know, like, one of these has to be it. It won't let me go in without the right amount of information. Let's discuss this. I think this could be a connection, because where would the other gun come from? It seems it had to have been a police officer, perhaps? 2 bullets left at the scene. One that robbed Mr. Faith of his life, yes. And one that nearly robbed me of my jacket! His poor jacket. However, the murder weapon only shows signs of being fired once, meaning that it is entirely possible that a second gun was used in my office tonight. But, seeing how the killer had to steal Mr. Faith's gun, I doubt the killer had another gun up their sleeve. Before, the second gun could have been the property of an entirely different person, which could mean that there was another person who paid a visit to my office tonight. That makes sense to me. Well, I only got 2 things here, so let's... Supposing that there was yet another visitor tonight, that would also resolve the issue why my shelves were upended twice. We know that the shelves were disturbed once before and once after the murder, so it shouldn't be much of a stretch to think that it was the work of 2 different people. Once by the person who stole the victim's gun and then killed him with it, and once again after the murder by our second culprit, who was the owner of the second gun. If we suppose that the second culprit's gun was the one that was pointed at my back, objection, Mr. Portsman, it seems that I need to amend my assumptions regarding this case. Great, so you finally come to your senses. Mr. Edgeworth, sir, what are you saying? This has been a big misunderstanding on my part from the start. I had assumed that the person I ran into was the killer, but that might not be the case. What do you mean? The person I ran into was just your average thief. A thief? But sir, doesn't that cause some sort of contradiction in the facts? Not at all. It simply means that the killer was someone else. And it means that in actuality, 2 culprits stole into my office. That is like weird verbiage, right? I'm not the only one who thinks that's weird. Stole into my office. Is that like a phrase? It could be. I gotta trust my boy. It explains both why my shelves were disturbed twice and how there were 2 guns. Mr. Portman tricked Miss Bird and gained entry into my office. Objection! Now you're just leading the argument. You still don't have any actual proof, you know. If you could please go along with my hypothetical scenario for now, Mr. Portsman. In the end, if you really are innocent, you should have nothing to worry about. Now then, returning to my scenario, Mr. Portsman was out to steal something from me, which is why he checked my secret safe and ransacked my shelves. This is the first time. So then this would be when the files were put back in the wrong order, right? Correct. And then, just when he was about to look somewhere else, who should walk in but his own partner, Mr. Faith? But why did Mr. Faith come into your room, sir? He probably had business with Mr. Portsman, which is why he was in the area. But that's when he noticed sounds coming from my office, would be my guess. Oh, because you were supposed to be away, right? And he must have thought it was odd. He came into his office to check it out. Correct! And as a detective, that was the right thing to do. But when he came in, he found his own partner standing there. Because it was Mr. Portsman, Mr. Faith probably let his guard down. But Mr. Portsman was not so merciful as to let him leave alive. He waited for his chance and stole Mr. Faith's gun from him, and then he killed him. He silenced Mr. Faith for catching him in the act of stealing. This does not look like an innocent person's reaction. This was the moment which the first shot was fired, the one that landed in my files. Following that, Mr. Portsman wiped the gun down and left it behind as he made his exit. He could afford to do that because he had also left the fake dying message behind. You're such a complicated troublemaker, you know that? Well, if things were as simple as that, then it would all be solved. However, there was yet another visitor to my room, and this is where it gets complicated. There was another visitor, sir? Yes, and this other person's objective was also to steal something from me. Now then, even after Mr. Portsman left my room to my office remained unlocked. However, this new visitor had no way of knowing that, and so they stole the master key from the security guard's room, and then entered my room and searched through my shelves. This was the second time they were disturbed, and it seems the thief found their prize. The stolen 0 file, right, sir? Correct, only just as the thief was about to leave with the file, I appeared. The thief then threatened me with their own gun and made their escape. The second bullet was fired during that brief encounter. So the shelves getting messed up twice and the 2 bullets, it was all because 2 different people were doing those things at 2 different times. Precisely. Now do you see, Mr. Portsman? The person I met with was just a thief and in fact not Mr. Faith's killer. Your alibi for the time frame in which I ran into the other person is now irrelevant because we now know that the murder took place during the first culprit's visit. Oh. Ha 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 ha. What's so funny, pal? Absolutely splendid. Your scenario explains everything. Of course it does. It's Mr. Edgeworth after all. But you know, it still doesn't change the fact that it's all circumstantial. Girl, supposing if that, and that's a big if, your theory is right, it would indeed render my alibi, which has withstood scrutiny, mind you, irrelevant. But there's one defining point in your argument for which you have no evidence. Your supposition, sure, that I was the first visitor. Mr. Edgeworth, you can't let him get away with that, sir. But he has a point. I have absolutely no proof at this point. Don't say that, sir. I don't believe this. Don't worry, Maggie. I'll do something if I must. You know something? I find your attitude to be somewhat peculiar, Mr. Edgeworth. If the person you met really was just a plain old thief, then why is that person not your main suspect? That is, if your theory is correct. 'Cause you did so much gymnastics to get to this point, Mr. Portsman. That thief you ran into should be your real suspect, wouldn't you say? We should be out there looking for that thief right now. They might still be nearby. I hate to repeat myself, but as I've already said, I was training in my room. And when Jim came to deliver some evidence to me, I was down at criminal affairs. So I can't be expected to know what happened around here after I left. So you think we should be out there looking for the thief? Of course. Now, isn't the time to be having this dead-end discussions. I don't think it's all dead-ended. I find your alibi to be fascinating. Let's continue where we left off, shall we? I know he's lying. I know he was here at the scene of the crime. I just have to find a way to prove it. Okay, lock in. Okay, the thief should be my real suspect. We should be out there looking for that thief right now. I hate to repeat myself. Training in my room. And when Jim came to deliver some evidence, I was at Criminal Affairs. Can I ask why? That's because he said he was tired and was going to take a quick nap. But that feels like a contradiction. Why, if they were talking, would Mr. Faith bring the note to him? A gun and a pendant. Yes, this gun, which was the murder weapon. And this pendant, which belonged to the victim. And why were you taking them to Criminal Affairs? There was something in a past case file I wanted to compare these two. But all this has nothing to do with this case right now. Anyway, I believe you'll find the long paper trail I left to be your satisfaction. This is interesting. It's all matching up with what Detective Gumshoe found out. Wait, hold on. When Jim came to deliver the evidence to me, I was down at Criminal Affairs. So, okay. He wanted to compare the things that Jim brought to the things from the past case. Why wouldn't he have them with him when he went down there? Or is he allowed to, like, bring this stuff up from Criminal Affairs? What do I have here? Objection. This is the bad dialogue. This is the bad dialogue. This is not right. It's okay. It's okay! We'll come back from this. We'll come back from this. I just had to make sure that gun and this gun were the same, but that gun has to be Mr. Faith's. I'm gonna question this again. Let me just review what he said. So he needed to take them to Criminal Affairs. So here's what's not matching up. Actually, I think I know how to say this to them. Here's the tea. If he brought those to him, they would have, like, had a conversation. Now he's claiming they had a conversation because he was talking about napping on the couch in the hallway. But, like, this letter was given to him and, like, not picked up even though he got the keys, like, or the key pieces of evidence, rather. I don't think that adds up. Only 2 pieces. I believe the proper phrase here is you fail. Excuse me. You fail as a prosecutor, Mr. Portsman, as you intended to keep evidence hidden from me. What are you talking about? I haven't hidden anything from you. Well, here is a piece I think you should read. Carefully. Here we go. Oh my god, I just spilled water all over myself. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. I got too into it. Okay, I'll be right back. Guys, that was crazy. I'm so lucky the water like fell towards me and not the other way. We're all good. I've been stripped of my Velma socks, but everything's all good otherwise. Oh my god. I'm honestly surprised that hasn't happened sooner. I can't lie. Okay, let's log back in. That was crazy. I love doing it live. I was like full Velma on the floor with my towel. It was just the prophecy. It's just the prophecy, you know. Okay, we need to solve this. What are these guys gonna do without me? Yes, this. It literally was. I was straight up on the floor, on my hands and knees with the towel. It was a self-fulfilling prophecy. Can you solve it? I can solve it. I can solve it now that I've made a huge disaster. But it's clean. It's all good. It was easy to clean up. Okay. Victim's real dying message to him. That's what this is. I can't believe it. To get tripped up by a simple arithmetic. What do you mean by that, buddy? Where is the missing piece of evidence? You have it, don't you? Only the guilty would make such a face. That's kind of conjecture, but I hear you. I've said similar things, Edgeworth. You don't have to say it, sir. I'll pat the guy down from head to toe. Why do you want to pat him down so bad, Gumshoe? Why? Don't come any closer. I'm warning you. This is all part of the investigation, pal. So don't even think about stopping me. No. Hey, what's this? A videotape. He had it on him, sir. Despite what you said, it would appear that you do have something to hide. Real. This guy is the picture of sex, obviously. Look at him. Why would he hide something like that? There's only one reason why anyone would hide evidence of this caliber. Because it would unequivocally point to that person himself being the real killer. Yeah. Let's examine this videotape in a little more detail. For the section of the tape that will drive the last nail into his coffin. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is tea. Yes, and I believe this is what the good prosecutor was trying to hide from us. This blood is still fresh. You mean this might be Detective Faith's blood? No! No, you've got it all wrong. Humph. No amount of denial can save you. We have but to run a blood test to find the truth. You have told us that you've received evidence from the victim earlier. Now you will tell us when and how did the victim's blood find its way onto this video. Yeah, it's totally suspicious. Was it at the moment of his death? Did Detective Faith have this videotape on his personage when you killed him? You know, very well, there's no way to prove that. Not even if we were to examine this tape for fingerprints? If I had to take a guess, I'd say that the only ones on here would belong to the murderous you and Mr. Faith. No, impossible. Oh my god, he straight up ate that. Holy smokes. Did he just run out of here? Or did he get taken away? Placed under arrest. Okay. And as a bonus, there also left a few of Mr. Fate's fingerprints. That makes sense. Wow, everyone's just thirsting for Edgeworth. I think I'm finally rising up from a goddess of misfortune to just an unlucky person. Oh my god, something tells me we should have hired a different person for the security detail. Yeah. I think everyone in this city has their quirks, Mr. Edgeworth. And why would you say he was corrupt? Well, I heard that there was a number of suspicious things related to his court cases. There's even rumors about how some of the evidence he uses is forged, sir. Forged evidence, huh? And they even decided not to prosecute for some cases for some really vague reasons. Ooh, that guy was a complete disgrace to the entire profession. We never did get around to asking what his reason for breaking into my office was. Yeah, whenever we get near that topic, you just clammed up. Although we can be pretty certain that it was to steal something. This just between you and me, sir, but there's a rumor that some sort of huge organization is involved behind the scenes. Oh. That's tea. Okay, I can go out of like full detective mode. We're going into regular visual using my eyeballs mode real quick. There we go. Gosh, my perception of reality is totally different in my real glasses. Like, that feels obvious to say, but like, it shocks my system every time.
Take that.
Oh my god, I wasn't paying attention, I was just clicking through the dialogue. Okay, let's... Oh, okay, it's all good. Oopsie. I was just clicking through the dialogue too far. This card. Oh, interesting. Is this kind of gonna be our through line, or is this just part of this case? About that thing, the great thief everyone's talking about. Oh, there's a great thief. Alright, good for him, I guess. Modern Robin Hood? Oh my god. Well, we know a guy with crazy... We know a couple guys with crazy hair like that, I guess. Interesting. Oh, it's venom in it? Something's written on the back? Oh my god, they got the Elvish runes in here? They pulled out the Lord of the Rings Elvish runes out here. Okay. Oh hey, they fixed everything. I can play chess. Oh my god, I feel like this chapter's wrapping up. Are we not going to court? Maybe we are. Hold on. The end! Oh my gosh. Okay, we got through our first one here. Yes, save it. Yes, okay, we completed episode 1. That's good. We're so locked in. Oh my gosh, guys. That went pretty well. Like, obviously there were a couple points where I was like, what's quite going on here? Wow, look at him. Turnabout Airlines. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There's like 5 episodes in here. Okay, gang. I think that's probably it for today. I think doing 1 chapter is good because I will have to get off in like a hot minute. Not a hot minute. Like, I would technically have like 30-ish minutes. So, I'm going to go into full cam. This was fun. I'll end in the, I'll log back in. I'll log back in for you guys. This has been yet another chaotic stream with Sophia. We love those, right? Those are our fave. But yeah, this has been fun. Again, I just want to thank everyone who's here and in the community in general for helping me reach my goal during my Scary Games marathon of hitting 50 followers, and we're even like, I think we're up to 61 now. So that's awesome. I have more goals going, of course. I don't have more specific things planned in terms of, there we go, that's the right verbiage, of like another event or anything, but things will come. I love interacting with you guys and having fun, doing silly things, having chaotic streams. We'll probably be playing more Ace Attorney in the future. And we'll also be doing more cosplay streams in the future. I have at least like 1 in the back of my mind that we will be doing at some point. But yeah, we'll see. This is fun. I'm glad to be back in the world of Ace Attorney. I really loved the first game so much. But like I've said like 40 times, like, why no Edgeworth? Like, that was a crazy choice. I miss him. I do it for him. It's like that Simpsons meme where like he's like, do it for her, and like there's like pictures of what, like Maggie all over it. That's me, but with Edgeworth. That's who I do it for. And I do it for you guys at home. So this has been a fun one. We'll be back in the world of Ace Attorney. I'm so certain of it. I don't know when. At some point for Shoresville. Oh, look at the results. The results of our poll. They are boyfriends. Thank you. Thank you. This has been good. I'm really excited. I'll be back on tomorrow. I think at the regular time, like 11. My schedule is all over the place. You guys know that. My schedule is somewhere below. My schedule is on the YouTube. I say it every time, but if you're new here, schedule's on the YouTube. I think it's time to raid. Again, just thank you, everyone. This has been a fun stream. We'll do more cosplay streams, like I said. We'll stream regular tomorrow. Don't know what I'm going to play yet. We'll see. We'll see what the vibes are. But yeah, let's pick someone to raid. This has been a good day. Wouldn't be an Ace Attorney game without being framed for murder. Hey, that sounds perfect. Okay, gang, this is the last time I'm saying all this. If you're not following, hit that follow. If you're not subscribed to my YouTube, hit that subscribe on the YouTube. I just released 2 parts of my Inscription playthrough. More to come. I post Saturdays and Mondays. Yes, I post Saturdays and Mondays over on the YouTube and Shorts daily. So if you're missing out on me content, there's plenty over there. Thank you guys again. Let's hit this raid. Let's start the raid. This person gets it. This person gets the vibe. Ace Attorney came without being framed for murder. It's so true. They love to be framed for murder. Okay, this is my last one. Last time saying this. Thank you guys so much. Let's hit that raid, and I'll see you in the next one.